What is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. Hey, in this video I'm going to be sharing my opinions on why I believe Inferno Trials on Anomaly was not successful. It did not work in my opinion, and I'm going to give you all the reasons why I think that is the case. First and foremost, my biggest issue with this whole thing is what's called ghosting. If you don't know what ghosting is, let me explain it to you. Ghosting is basically that scenario where when you die, it outlines the person who killed you. And it never stops doing that unless that person dies. So it will always have them highlighted for you, so even though you are dead, you know exactly where all these people are. You know exactly where the person who killed you is. And if their teammate is close to them, you can probably see them too. So basically, you get rewarded for dying in a playlist that has no radar and is supposed to be, that whole process of being on edge, like, oh, they could be anywhere. It takes that factor out, and it gives the advantage to the team that has not had a kill. So there were a number of times where I would get down to a 1v2 or a 1v1 scenario. I'd be the last man standing, and my opponents, be it 1 or be it 2, knew exactly where I was because I had killed one of their teammates, okay, 1 or 2 of them, so they knew exactly where I was. But the 2 who were, or the one that was dead had not gotten a kill yet. The 1 or 2 who were dead had not gotten any kills. So they know exactly where I am, but I don't know where they are. My teammates can't ghost them, but their dead teammates can ghost me. So basically, it puts you in this scenario where you are at a disadvantage because you got kills. You are directly punished for getting kills, and it gives the favor, the advantage, to the person who has not performed well yet. You may think that's balance. That is not balance. First-person shooters are supposed to always and only reward those who perform well. You should not be rewarded for not performing well. So, ghosting, huge issue, especially in something that's supposed to be competitive, the Trials of Osiris, this elimination style playlist. That is a huge no-no and a giant oversight in my opinion. Now, I'm a huge fan of Bungie, and I have the utmost respect for the developers and the people who put in their time and energy into making these games and playlists for us, and I appreciate the creative endeavor that they took and the risk that they took here. That I appreciate, but I don't think it played off well, and I think that it can be executed better in the future, and one of the ways they could do that is removing ghosting. If you die, you get no ability to see a highlighted opponent whatsoever. You are on equal terms with the people who are still alive in that you have no idea where the opponents are. So that's the first thing, is ghosting. The second thing I would say, second reason why this didn't work, is that it exaggerated the most annoying stuff in the game, right? So now don't misunderstand me, I'm not saying these things are broken or imbalanced. I'm saying they are annoying, and annoying does not translate into fun gameplay. So Juggernaut Titans, lots of them. Sticky grenades, lots of them. Shotguns. I want to see the stat breakdowns for this weekend on Anomaly because it was so incredibly one-dimensional. So incredibly one-dimensional. Basically, you needed to equip a shotgun or you were going to lose. The chances were that you were going to lose. And you say, hey, hold on right there, TV. I sniped the whole card and I did great. Well, congratulations. You put yourself at a severe and deliberate disadvantage, an undeniable disadvantage, because not having a shotgun on this map is a punishment. It is fighting an uphill battle. If you fought that uphill battle and you came out on top, congratulations. But the overwhelming majority of players did not run a sniper rifle or a fusion rifle or a sidearm for very long, if they did at all, because those playstyles were not rewarded, they were not encouraged. So extremely one-dimensional. So if you're the kind of person who is bothered by going against shotguns, or you find them annoying, you didn't enjoy this weekend. If you are the type of player who doesn't necessarily think they're imbalanced, but you like to use other things than shotguns, like the most fun for you in Destiny is sniping, you were punished this weekend. So it encouraged very one-dimensional gameplay and alienated a lot of players. The next thing I would say is that the matches dragged out so much. So much did it come down to the capture point because people were unwilling to push when they didn't have that radar and they didn't have the callouts. They didn't know where people were. I had a lot of Wrecking Ball medals. I had a ton of Wrecking Ball medals this week. The problem is some of those clips are legitimately a minute and a half long, and the overwhelming majority of them are at least 45 seconds long. So you're not getting very entertaining gameplay. So that's another thing that's a problem, is that the Twitch directory suffered because people didn't want to watch long, drawn-out matches with little action. So the Twitch directory suffered. Streamers were not enjoying it as much because of that. So what did they do? A lot of them actually took time off to stream other games. Yeah, that's a good thing, but is it good for Destiny? No, it's not good for Destiny. The Twitch directory suffered, and because of the length of these matches, YouTube content also suffered. A minute and a half Wrecking Ball clips are not YouTube worthy. 45-second Wrecking Ball clips are not YouTube worthy. People don't tune into YouTube to watch 30 seconds of downtime in between kills. That's not what they come here for. They want action, they want clips, they want to see great gameplay. That's really difficult to provide in a playlist like this. These are all of the reasons why I think this was a no hit for me. This did not hit the mark for me. I think we learn from it and we push on from it. We take the mistakes and we refine the different ways that we choose to switch up the Trials of Osiris down the road. Feel free to give me your thoughts, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the Crucible.